Save this video right now because I'm going to tell you 3 things about the gates in human design that nobody else is going to tell you. Y'all be taking me for granted, for real. Because if there's one thing I have never done, it is to say that a gate is like your magical key to success or abundance or blah, blah, blah. Because the gates are so layered. There are so many layers to the gates of human design, and a lot of people don't know this. I actually got an email last night and she was asking me, sweetest email by the way. She was asking me like, should I get your report? Because I'm curious about gates and channels. And I said, I intentionally omitted the gates and the channels from my reports. First of all, because I think you need to have foundational knowledge of all of the energy centers, and that's really the main focus of the reports. But second of all, because there is so much nuance to a gate placement and how it shows up in your energy and in your chart. Okay, so ready? I'm gonna teach you everything I know. Listen up. First of all, you need to know if the gate is a conscious or unconscious placement. So if you're using my website to look up your chart, it's very easy to know if it's conscious or unconscious. Conscious is going to be the pink. It'll be pink throughout the chart. No matter where you see it, it'll show up as pink. And unconscious is blue. Now, if you're using any other chart generator, it'll be whatever color the right side is color coded in. That's personality or conscious. And whatever color the left side is color coded in, that's unconscious or design side. Anyway, a conscious placement is going to be something that you are aware of. Like you're going to read about the gate, you're going to go, yeah, that's me. I relate to that. That makes sense to me. That's how I am. But if you're trying to read all about a gate that you have in an unconscious placement, your brain is going to kind of like not know where to associate. You're going to be like, is it me? Could it be me? I'm not sure if it's me. Should I make it fit? Pro tip, don't make it fit. The best thing to know about unconscious placements is it is others' experience of you, not your experience of yourself. So it's much better to ask someone else, hey, is this how you experience me? Number 2, you need to know which planet or placement is activating that gate. That's going to color the type of energy that gate shows up with. It's very different to have a gate placement that is your personality sun placement, for example, than maybe your design Neptune. Your design Neptune is going to be the most mysterious, ethereal thing that you can ever imagine. Like it's going to be so hard for you to conceive when you first read about it. But your personality sun, it's going to be like, oh yeah, that's a big part of my journey. Okay, and the last place I want you to look and see what energy center that gate is in, and then you need to check and see if that energy center is defined or colored in for you or not, because that also changes the way that the gate expresses. If you have a hanging gate in an undefined center, it's very, very likely that you are pulling that energy towards you on a daily basis, but it's not something that you create. It's not something that you can go, oh, that gate is my gift. No, because you don't have that energy center defined. It's very, very hard for you to find that like consistency of the energy of the gate. You find that consistency when you are connecting with others, especially someone who has the harmonic. When you have a gate that defines an entire channel and thus the energy centers on either side, that's like the most consistent energy that you can find. And guess what? The channel can be conscious or unconscious. Okay, I realized that was a lot. Please comment if you have questions about gates and how to read for gates. Also, if you want to learn human design, my signature course is on sale. Use any of the links in my bio and you'll probably get there. If you want me to read your gates and explain to you what they mean and how they show up in your specific energy, book a reading with me.